Do you fly regularly? Are you able to find even the first-class service provided by airlines to be more frustrating than fulfilling? Although it is possible to charter a jet, the greatest independence comes from having your private jet. You should, however, give some thought to whether or not the investment is genuinely warranted before you make a purchase. The price of a private jet can range anywhere from $2 million to more than $100 million, depending on factors such as its size, range, model, and features. As is the case with old automobiles, the value of private planes can significantly decrease with time. Second-hand aircraft are substantially more affordable than brand-new jets, whether you are searching for a deal or not. Private jets can range in price from $2 million to more than $100 million. Some examples of ongoing expenses are the salaries and expenses of flight crew members, the cost of routine maintenance and unplanned repairs, the rental hangar space, and the payments for aircraft insurance. The use of private jet charter services, partial ownership of a jet, and membership in a private jet club are all alternatives that can be considered. To charter flights, passengers can either work with the agent of the jet firm or with a broker. The cost of a chartered flight can run anywhere from a few $1,000s to more than $10,000 per hour. Considerations to make before engaging in the acquisition of a private jet hourly rate. My initial thought is to inquire about the cost of your flights, which is a reasonable topic to ask. Aircraft salesmen will tell you that if you spend 200 hours in the air each year is sufficient to justify the purchase of a private jet, which is an expensive aircraft. Always keep in mind that they are also attempting to sell you one. Brokers of aircraft that sell fractional ownership in a plane will typically suggest that the amount of time required is more like 400 to 600 hours. They are also attempting to sell you something. When it comes to real estate, fractional ownership is comparable to that of a timeshare. The annual flight time of a private jet must be at least 240 hours to attain a fair operating cost. This is a rule of thumb that is not influenced by any particular factor. A routine for your travels. When it comes to deciding whether or not to purchase a jet, the sort of travel you undertake may be even more essential than the number of air hours you fly. If you frequently need to organize flights that only go in one direction, for example, you will be responsible for paying the expense of sending the plane and its crew back. Alternatively, if you intend to remain at a specific location for a week or longer, the pilots, crew, and aircraft must be accommodated for the entirety of the period, or they must be sent home. In either scenario, the expenses can end up being greater than the advantages of purchasing the item in the first place. Continual expenses. Jet owners are subject to significant recurring expenses, beginning with routine maintenance and on-the-ground downtime, regardless of where they intend to fly or how frequently they intend to fly. Then some repairs were not anticipated. The cost of replacing a tire that has blown out might range anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. Additionally, there is hangarage, which refers to a parking area in a hangar. While crew salary and aircraft insurance are also included, it is your responsibility as the owner to cover everything. It is reasonable to anticipate that the annual operating costs will range anywhere between $500,000 and $1 million. You may discover several amazing calculators for the cost of aircraft on the internet. Even further, one website provides a breakdown of the costs associated with particular aircraft manufacturers and models. If you do choose to make a purchase, there are several buying consultants and aircraft management firms who can assist you in arranging the purchase and maintaining it for you. Purchasing a used private jet is one way to cut costs and save money. You may get used models for as little as $200,000 or as much as $15 million. The price range is rather broad. Additional choices. If the initial investment and ongoing expenses do not work out in your favor financially, several options are significantly less expensive for you to become a member of the private jet movement. You have the option of purchasing a membership to a private flight club, signing up for a charter for a particular trip, or purchasing a portion of ownership in a jet. Make reservations for a charter. Travelers who do not like to fly commercially or subscribe to a private jet membership may find that charting a flight is an excellent alternative to consider. When making a reservation for a chartered flight, to charter a flight, a traveler has the option of working directly with a representative of the jet company or with an independent broker. The latter can assist in selecting the most suitable aircraft for the traveler's particular requirements because they have sufficient knowledge of the industry and its players. For each hour of flight, the fees associated with chartering a flight can range anywhere from around $1,000 to more than $10,000. On the other hand, charter club memberships or private jet memberships can be more practical for people who fly frequently. The membership in the private flight club. With a membership in the private flying club, it is possible to make reservations for domestic or international flights on a variety of aircraft at predetermined hourly rates with short notice. To become a member, passengers must first acquire memberships from a charter firm, which then makes its fleet of planes more accessible to them. A minimum term of 1 year is required for the purchase of a subscription, which is commonly sold in annual increments. The custom craft experience can be obtained through any of these solutions, but without the headache of management and the expenditures that are involved with it. Comparing prices is a good idea. Private flight memberships, fractional jet ownership, and charter flights are all services that are offered by several private flight competitors. The expensive annual expenditures of operating a jet make it a cost-effective investment primarily for regular passengers who have specific requirements unless money is not an issue. Where can I find the most affordable private jet for sale? It is the Cirrus Vision jet, which has a sticker price of $2 million. That is the least costly new private jet that is currently available for purchase. The price of a used private jet, on the other hand, can drop as low as $200,000. Is it a good investment to purchase a private jet? If the annual cost of chartering a flight or flying commercially is higher than the cost of owning a private jet, or if you spend an average of 240 or more hours in the air each year, then purchasing a private jet could be a suitable investment for you. With the ownership of a private jet, what are the ongoing costs that are associated with it? Maintenance, repairs, storage, fuel, and other overhead expenses are some of the ongoing expenses associated with owning a private aircraft. A yearly cost that can run anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million is possible. To get the most out of your investment in aircraft, you should seek the advice of an expert broker who can provide you with guidance regarding the type of aircraft that is best suitable for your requirements. Be careful to select a person on whom you can rely to simplify the process by supplying information that is trustworthy and truthful, while also establishing the appropriate connections for inspections, insurance, and financing. To assist prospective aircraft buyers in navigating the complexity of the process, the aviation professionals at Luna Solutions are available to assist. Even if you possess a jet, there will be occasions when you wish to charter a jet to cover aircraft downtime or to fly a mission that is beyond the capability of your aircraft. Whenever anything unexpected occurs, the experts at LunaJets are merely a phone call away. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.